All right, we're back where we left off. We were just about to go ahead and talk to these two gentlemen right here. So let's go see what they're talking about. I think we got some health potions, so let's go ahead and load those up. I thought we had. There we go. All right, let's see what these guys. What's their whole deal?
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horn in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel.
Who are you?
We're Legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Rivellon.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Yeah, you're liberators of liquor for sure.
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
So you're liberators, you say?
Aye. A noble word for watchdog, that. For that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Okay.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
Okay, continue.
Just put the sock in it, will you, Bibius?
Seems you've been enjoying a drink or two.
Ever cat the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored steady. Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
We're here at Source Hunter's business. Here are our orders.
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a two-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
Sure, whatever. Says the wizard, you say. Sounds good to me. Lead the way. I don't need an escort, especially not a drunken one. Back off or face me. Yeah, we're gonna fight him. No, we're not. We don't got enough health.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Captain, come along. We're not far from the city.
All right, so we got a little leveling up session here.
You keep that
So we can go
eyes
skills first.
If
And
the orcs show up, I don't want to have to face the buggers alone.
so
The heat and the drink are getting the better of me. God,
for
over my sleeping.
Deacon, we should go
Don't tell me you're afraid.
Man-at-Arms.
You should have enough
Man-at-Arms.
courage in your
These are
system
all
by now
Man-at-Arms, right?
that You're ready to face
What
an
is
army.
this? That's if we have a staff? Why would we have a staff, though? How do we get this? I don't know how we got that. But we do have that, so let's see. She has it too. But for us, we have... What skill could we go with? Determines how many spells you can learn. Determines marksman. We don't need that. Determines how geomancer spells you can learn. Hydravus. Spells you can learn and how many action points it costs.
Pass the bottle, would you, Junius? My throat's dry.
Okay, so
Okay? This is a single malt imported
I'm
all
thinking-
the way from Hawkesbury, you know. It ain't the local pig
I'm
swill
thinking
they sell for ale.
that we'll go with a
Single
Hydravus.
Stubbly arse. You've been had by one of them smooth-talking salesmen again. Come,
Never done that before,
Before I sober up.
so we'll do it.
Come,
I don't care.
let's have another
And then we're
drink
gonna bump
while we
up
still can, to your
Constitution or
very good health.
Strength.
And yours, Bibius. Here goes.
I think we're gonna need to bump up that Strength.
Goes down as smooth as birdie needles.
See if we can get that right. And then let's see.
Get you more.
Her, she's gonna go.
Better to be dead
Affects your
drunk
critical
than
chance
blind
initiative,
dead,
start
what
action points in combat, ability to detect traps and accuracy with shooting over long distances. See hidden details, speed, dexterity, determines your offensive rating. We're gonna go with perception,
You keep that eyes open. You
and
hear?
then
If the orcs show up, I don't want
We
to
have
have
two
to face
skills?
the buggers alone.
The heat and the drink are getting the better of me. Gosh, I'm over my sleepy. Don't
What is
tell
this?
me you're
Geomancer.
afraid. You
So we got
should have enough
Geomancer and
liquid
Expert
courage in your
Marksman.
system by now that you're ready to face an army.
And then Scoundrel. Nope, so we can't do that. So I want to do weapons. No. I think we're good on that. Defense. What's bodybuilding? No, I think
Pass the bottle, would you, Junius?
she needs to have.
Throat's dry.
Again, this is a single malt, imported all the way from Hawkesbury, you know.
I think we're going to
It
give
ain't
her
the
lock
local
picking.
pig swill they sell for ale.
Single malt, my
Okay, I think that's what we're going to
stubby
need. There we go.
You've been had by one of them smooth-talking salesmen
It's
again.
not that I'm not happy with Junius. It's just that Bibius is always dropping juicy scraps. Ah, well, you know what they say. The grass is always grayer.
Alright. So she has 2 different spells, and we gave her lock picking. She has all the arrows. And I think we can use this, right? I gave him the water spells. She have the rain scroll. We'll go put that ship out and get us get our little rep up a little bit.
What the hell is happening down there? Orcs? Bloody orcs? Come, let's go back to the...
Oh, we got a fight right here.
Source hunters had their big roots.
All right, she can probably get a shot off. All right, the fight has started. There we go. Oh no, we shouldn't have done that. We'll just go ahead and shoot this damn thing then. I didn't know that spider was gonna make that happen. All right, let's just.
A little grease can slow down all foes.
Oh snap! It made me do it that way. All right, let's go ahead and bite this bad boy right there. Too far. Just. Missed. Okay.
Winter, freeze your heart!
Nice. Froze him. Okay. Maybe these boys will run up here and get these guys. I didn't know that spider was going to attract all this attention. It might help them get these guys out the way faster. But we might take some more damage. Alright, so if we can blow up these barrels, we'll be up there. That's going to be the plan. I'm going to blow up this barrel, bruh. And let's do this.
I will melt the flesh from your bones.
Okay, let's back you up. Okay. Damn it, I hit the button right when I went to Deacon. Oh, this witch hit me in the back. Good, good. They're going back this way. All right, perfect. Nice. This little crossbow's doing some work. Let's back you out. Put some pressure on you before I freaking get out of here. Oh no, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Let's just. There we go. Perfect.
Die, vermin!
Damn.
Power stance!
Power stance. Go kill that last one. Call it a day.
We're not done yet. May the tears of the elders drench this land.
That's it. Man, they are fighting this thing forever.
Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander.
How very curious. And how very disquieting.
Oh shit, she didn't got freaking burning on her. Walk in this water real quick. Cool you off. Bro, the water didn't freaking stop it?
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Yeah, we're gonna check all these bodies. The two drunks, they just left us.
Hail, Source Hunter. Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you.
All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get up to that number. Dang, this guy is freaking... He's got a whole bunch of stuff. We can't even try to get to... Let's give him this. There you go. Something's got to come off of here. $19. We're gonna go with that.
I'm a proud legionnaire and always will be, but I thought we'd be doing more slashing and less dying when we landed in Sicil.
What happened?
Bloody orcs are at it again. Beats me what on earth they want in Sicil. This is their second attack within as many weeks and their second defeat. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbour to the west of here.
Fireball.
It's hard to say. That ship needs attention, and fast, or she's as good as sunk. Got any special source hunter tricks to make a blue sky turn to rain clouds?
Yep.
Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs? It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the Cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Sicil?
I'll take my leave. There we go.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
Let's see what's on this. Can we go on this boat? All right. There's a chest right there. Let's get that. We got a wand. Does she have the... Let her cast this on this.
Rain nurtures our land.
Service to the skin.
we heroes now.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
All right, let's see. Do you have anything that we need? We have pyro. We don't have any pyro skills. We have geomancer though. What can we purchase though? Boulder bash. I can get that to her. But it requires level 1, yeah. Alright, let's go. Create an oil surface. Turn a nearby target to stone. Level 6. Level 6. Alright, we can give I think we can go with this. We can go with these two. We're gonna be broke, but dang, this dude is cheap. Put this one back. We're gonna match with you. Whatever it is. A little cheap so. There we go. Give me that.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what they say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
That's all we need from you. For right now.
Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil.
Correct.
You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
Ahu.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold! There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one.
Okay.
So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Okay, let's see about it.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
If you say so.
Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Alright, where can I find the scenes of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
It says, a counselor has been murdered, so I assume there are some suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink.
Her name is Esmeralda, so...
Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
Okay, there's something else I'd like to discuss. Alright, here we go. It may interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say?
Yep.
Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack.
So it is.
And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
What exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years, the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
Alright, Save. So what I've seen and heard, this is the first time you've had problems with marauding orcs.
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation.
Bro, there's some stuff in the caves.
Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
You tell me a bit more about this cat trick of yours.
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise?
I mean, that's what you like to do.
Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
Alright, I'm taking my leave.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sicil. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Alright, so let's check the log.
Undead. Orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Ahu mentioned?
Alright, this is just a log tracking what we've done already. We don't know any secrets. Map. That's where we're at. We have to go here. That's Esmeralda. Crime scene. Strange cave. Alright, we gotta go here. Alright, let's get to moving.
So what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
Let's talk to this bum.
Save that sheep all by your lonesome. Quite a feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I'd have lent you my hand too.
Let me get that. We'll give you that and see if he likes that.
I thought the old girl's fate was sealed when the orc shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you managed to rescue her from a watery grave.
Yes, we did.
Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
All right, now we can freaking find out what this is. Read.
If I don't start earning an extra gold piece now, I'll walk out.
Send this to Ebony.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what do they say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes. Honest
Okay.
pay for an honest
Steady,
day.
boys.
Says
steady.
K.
We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
What the hell is this? This is this. All right, that's cool. Get this off of here real quick. All right, we gotta figure out. We gotta get over this way. We'll come back and deal with these bulls at another time. I don't think they really gave us too much.
Curse them rotten green skins. Ate my parrot, Polly, feathers and all.
Let's give her this stuff that we don't want. And then all right, cool.
Better to evacuate this place while there's still some left to save, I say. Go while the going's good.
Thank you for that, but I gotta keep it moving. I gotta try to get to this guy. All right, that's the crime scene. Esmeralda's this way.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
What? All right, whatever.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear.
Are you in the habit of stealing? Ah, this is going to be interesting. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, before these lean times around Sicil began. Still, that doesn't waive a man's need to eat, you know.
Are you in the habit of stealing?
I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times. But what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal.
All right, this is going to be interesting.
So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
No. That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish
Quiet day
alone.
on the market, it seems.
That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone.
Yes, you know. Yeah.
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish? This man should learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another rumbling belly.
Yeah, go on down to the ocean and get busy.
Get it while it's fresh.
Morals never fed a hungry man, you know.
Going down to the beach and get busy. The fish thief. Yeah, we ain't gonna. We're here on the mission. We ain't here for that. Trying to get us co-conspirators to your crime. No, sir. We're not here for none of that.
Ah, hello, proportionate one. Oh, I can see from the symmetry in your face that you are a great fan of the fine arts,
You
no?
gotta come back and get him. Hey, Jerome.
I'm a painter by trade, as you can see, but a
cartographer.
cartographer at heart. You might think there isn't enough work for one of my talents in a downtrodden city like Sicil, and you'd be quite right.
But you got the magic.
I travel around Andervale, mastering my craft and finding new subjects to add to my litany of lovely portraits and complex maps. Like this rooster I'm working on now, and the landscape that surrounds him.
It is glorious.
What are ye staring at?
I'm staring at you, Captain Jack.
Captain Jack's the name, though the title may be a little generous at the moment. My crew ran off, and I can't find enough hardy souls to help me reload the ship and sail off.
What happened to your crew?
Those scallywags heard there be silver in the Lacula mines, and they abandoned ship like the lily-livered turkeys they are. Haven't seen them since the day we docked.
All right, bro. Good luck. Hey, girl, what's
Oh,
up?
hello, love. Nice day for a little stroll around the market, isn't it?
Yeah. Sure is.
What are ye staring at?
What happened to your crew?
Let us
Those
see.
scallywags heard there be silver. Captain Jack's the nut.
Captain Jack, get out of here, bro. I ain't trying to keep talking to you. I got places to be.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Oh, look at you. You got everything we need in this world. A Hydrophus, this is us now. We can do Water of Life skill book. You and your allies magically gain Constitution. Oh, we ain't got enough money for that. Freeze a nearby target. We can do the freeze. Make a target immune to being frozen. Create a water surface. Heal 25 vitality on the target. We can get regen. I think we're gonna go ahead and get that. I need that. But I don't have enough cash. So let's do this. Let's go back here. Let's switch. Ebony got the bread, bro. Ebony, you got the bread, bro. And get this robe to her.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Yo. All right, thank you. We out. All right, we got another skill. Let's see. She gonna give that to us.
Join the Smash Club if you've got an eye for
He's gonna learn that. We got another skill. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what we needed. So that's just like when I had my cleric. We had that. So I think we're good now. Wand out of here. Put this down here. Yeah, we're good now. We got a scroll too. And then this, send this to Ebony.
Scrolls to entussle you.
Alright, let's go. Let's ride out. We're getting closer to this spot. Once we get over there, we'll go ahead and call it an F. Dang, I shortened it up. Like, what's over here? Nah, we ain't going in there yet. We're trying to get to this spot.
One coin or two, noble spirit? One coin or two? happy man, and certainly a humble one now. It turns out losing it all has its own share of benefits.
How'd you lose it all?
A fool once was I, and ever seeking greater satisfaction than that which I already enjoyed. In my folly, I sought the counsel of those notorious Watcher statues on the Western Cliffs. Their guidance ruined any small fortune I might have had, but certainly granted me humility.
That's the same statues the boy jumped from.
I'd heard they were not to be trusted, that they gave fools advice to the fools who sought them, but somehow I believed that I was the exception. They told me that I would find fame and renown if I renounced my worldly possessions, all my worldly possessions, and became a great figure of piety and humility. Fire, the most thorough cleanser, was my method. But as my house burned in front of me, I felt no elevation, no piety, only the sudden weight of my own idiocy upon my very soul.
Nope. Here.
Thank you, kind one.
Here.
May the soul of Astarte smile upon you, kind.
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they?
It makes it absurd.
Absurd? Since when is poverty a prerequisite of spirituality?
Right, I'm not going to throw my things on a pyre.
Right. I'm not going to throw my things on a pyre in the hope that the stench of my burning trousers will please an ill-defined spirit.
Yeah, we lock in step. We're materialistic. What?
Can you spare a coin?
How are we materialistic? We should be.
I feel better already.
We should be smart since everybody else has been doing all the dumb stuff. Let's see. We're almost there. All right, we almost there now. Let's see. Let's get to the boy and see what this is all about.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter.
Ah, he
eh?
got everything.
Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into driveling hordes of their own misshapen number.
Let's discuss his murder.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
Sure.
The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
In regard to his wife.
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past.
Hmm.
What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
All right, let me ask you a couple more questions.
If you must.
Hey, you need to calm down, my guy. I'm here to help you out. So your main problem is the undead?
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of our who's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
All right, how are you enjoying it?
How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter?
You'll lose.
Are you? Syceal stinks of fish, reeks of orcs, and on a good day, the wind disperses the stench of decomposing corpses. I can't remember the last time I had a proper piece of steak, and by now, I retch at the mere sight of sardines. So in conclusion, I am not enjoying Syceal.
All right, tell me about the Legion.
We are the pride of Rivellon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and lurk in corners like some I could mention. No, we protect the civilized from the barbaric, and we do so impeccably.
All right, what's your opinion?
I'd say they are looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion.
All right, he suspects that might be at work.
Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. He'll be seeing flying carpets next.
All right. All right, so we got our log updated. And then we don't know any secrets still. So the next thing we got to do is go to the crime scene. So let's go ahead and head that way before we call it an episode. Let's see if we can get to the crime scene.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Hey, what happened to you?
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
Curious situation you got here. Is the woman in the cage under arrest?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face.
Bit her in the
did.
face.
It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
What will become of this strange stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Perhaps it'd be worth taking a stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy. Yeah, she's coming with us.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy, if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, Fearless Hunter might prove quite useful.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Come on, woman.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
All right, what do you do?
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Well, if she does anything crazy, we'll get her up out the way. Because she doesn't know who she's dealing with right now. Come on, chick.
Source Hunter. I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind.
What are you, an elf?
In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
What are you? A polymorph? There is little in our world more variable than the minds of men.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
It's best to be wary of those you meet for this very reason. There's little in our world more variable than the minds of men. It's the source of great beauty and such. Okay. We take each stride prepared for you. You'll find your fellowship's proud. Okay, let's do that.
It is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. I am still learning to see myself in the faces of those I meet. And those I meet do not always see themselves in me.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. So, you with us or you not?
It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me.
Oh, okay.
Recruits, that was
That's what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and equip you. Do we got anything to give you? Do we got a bow for her? We got to get her a weapon. Okay. Get this to her. Hey girl, equip this for right now. Okay. You're gonna use that for right now. Till we find something else for you.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Alright, see if we can talk to this chick. Where is she at? She's up here? Hold on, let's talk to this thing.
Sorry, sir.
No, we ain't squeaking now, bro. You better holler. You better talk to us real quick. Okay. He has to end. Bro, talk to her.
I've just got back from the realm of fairy. It was lovely, but I should have brought my winter boots.
Cool. Alright, let's see. Going the wrong way.
Attention! About face!
Let's talk to this guy.
Honored to meet you. Wish I was a source hunter. Dangerous line of work, but it's a damn sight more glamorous than being a legionnaire.
Okay, we're going the right way now. How do we get up here? Okay.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Oh, let's talk to these chickens real quick. You talk to the chickens.
What on earth would an undertaker want with the likes of Hoggett?
Who is Hoggett?
You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head.
Let's see what this one says.
I'll figure out who murdered Jake before the day's through. Just you wait. Detective Kip is on the case.
All right, Kip, get at it.
What on earth would an undertaker... Bercia's shape is gone, gone, gone. Think it vanished through one of them swirly shrines?
Okay. So one of these chickens is a detective.
chakras are in desperate need of a good scrubbing. Fortunately for you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more electrifying, one of my air scrolls might give your...
All right, we'll come back to you once we get our money right. But we got to go in here and see what Esmeralda's talking about.
Leave me be, I have a job to do.
What's your job, dummy?
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here, sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her, even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And who are you?
I am Septimus, 7th son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day 1. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
All right, what do you think about her?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication.
Okay.
Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists.
All right, what about the death?
Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending.
All right, I'd like to ask you some questions.
And what questions are those?
Tell me about the
We've been stationed here the better part of 2 years now, alternating between twiddling our thumbs and springing into panicked battle against the orcs. Hard to admit, but without Ahu, we'd have lost this city a long time ago. You ask me, the council would do well to evacuate the rest of the people here and give up the city for lost.
About the undead.
I remember waking up with a head full of hammers 2 years ago. The drill sergeant barking away, "Up you get, lads, we sail for Sicile. Them's in need of the Legion over there." They certainly were, and they are still. Only, we cannot grant them victory. For I have yet to see the mortal soul that can put those undead bastards to rest once and for all.
All right, so we got to find this chick. Where's she at? Is that her? Oh, here she is.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
All right, we got to figure out a way to get this bow off of her or something. She's got, it's 177. We ain't got that kind of bread. All right, whatever, Esmeralda. Who are you?
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same.
All right, let's talk about this murder.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them?
Haven't been there yet.
These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Tell me more about this place.
Well, what do you want to know?
Tell me everything.
Sicile. Now that's a sad story. Roofs of elegant homes burned for fuel, oaken cupboards emptied, and ladies dragging the dregs of their great skirts to bargain for fish bones. They're nightmare incarnate, aren't they? Let a priest explain that to me. How we all supposedly become the gods' children in death, when in fact foul magic can bring us back and make us haunt our own kin in endless, mindless deviance.
Okay. Oh, we got suspicious
We'll need
minds.
to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Yeah, so we'll go to the freaking place and we'll do the crime scene now. But since we already hit our hour, we'll go ahead and stop here. And this will be a good stopping point for this episode. We got our new third member here. She's a wild banshee barbarian. She'll bite you and all of that good stuff. So, you know, we got to go ahead and equip her with her weapon of choice, the bow. So we will hopefully find one or buy one. But if you guys have been enjoying this series so far, please leave any comments. If there's anything like as far as for my builds for my characters, if there's anything I need to focus on, just let me know something down in the chat. With that being said, I do appreciate you guys coming and checking out the video. With that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one.